The speaker announced the museum was opened every day from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Thursday until 9 p.m. However, the museum was closed on Monday. Number 2. The speaker announced Pacific Electronics had openings in the following positions: electricians, plumbers, carpenters, and bricklayers. Finally, he announced apply in person at 640 Toll Street between 7 and 9 a.m. Number 3. The speaker announced the Fair Lawn Golf Club was open from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily. Next, she said only parties of 4 must play between the hours of 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. And finally, she reminded gate passes were not available on the weekends. Number 4. First, the speaker announced the libraries closed during the holiday period and would open Monday, January 7th. She said that the people may return all books at that time. Next, she reminded the people would not be charged the late fee, and finally she said the library and library volunteers wished the people and their family happy holidays. Number 5. First, the speaker welcomed the people to the Consumer Complaint Bureau. Next, she announced all their agents were busy then, however, the call could be answered in the order received. And finally, she suggested being patient and staying on the line. Number 6. First, the speaker announced that week the Roro Theatre was showing the popular movie Forever Love, and they had shows at 2, 4, 6, and 8 o'clock. Next, she announced admissions were $8.50, and all shows before 6 o'clock were $5.75. Finally, he said that tickets sold out quickly, so she suggested arriving early, and they didn't take reservations. Number 7. First, the speaker announced that was the office of Dr. Sato, and the office was closed for the day. And next, she said he suggested hanging up and calling the number if that was an emergency, and finally she suggested calling back the day after between 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. to schedule an appointment with the doctor or to speak with the nurse. Number 8. The speaker suggested coming to license office Monday through Friday between 8:15 a.m. to 4:50 p.m. to apply for a new driver license. Next, he suggested bringing 2 forms of identification. And finally, he said that The people would take a reading test and driving test, and there would be a fee of $45. Number 9. First, the speaker announced that were a voicemail of Elizabeth Lees at the National Times newspaper. Next, she said she would be at those office at a journalist conference. And finally, he suggested calling Mr. Roberts at extension 57 if the people needed immediate assistance. Number 10. First, the speaker announced that was the office superstore, and that was the store of office furniture. And next, she said they were open 6 days a week, Tuesday through Sunday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And after that, she said that Friday only they would close at 1 p.m. for the year-end inventory. Finally, she announced they would open again at 6 on Saturday. Number 11. First, the speaker was sorry that there was no one home right then. However, the call was very important to them. Next, he suggested leaving the name, number, and a time of the call when they heard the tone and leaving the message of any length. Finally, he reminded that they would return their call as soon as they returned from the office. Number 12. First, the speaker introduced the National Capitol Museum events line. Next, she announced that the following events would take place on Tuesday, April 14th. Lecture on artists of the early 20th century, room 3-4-2 at 12 p.m. Foreign film series, room 2-5 at 5:30 p.m. and painting classroom, room 2131 at 7:30 p.m. And after that, she reminded advance registration was required for that class. And finally, she said more information may be obtained by calling the events office at the number. Number 13. First, the speaker welcomed the people to the Soft Laugh hotline. Next, she announced that all the technicians were busy then, but if the people hold, his call would be automatically connected to the first available technician. Finally, she announced the new software for June, Laser Graphics, a total graphic package for PC and laser printer. Thank you for your watching.